what does commitment really mean? There's an old joke about ham and eggs, about the difference between being involved and being committed. And with respect to ham and eggs, the chicken is involved, but the pig is committed. Within this definition, being committed means leaving a situation is not an option. Mick Jagger once said that the only way to leave the Rolling Stones is feet first, meaning you can only leave the situation if you die and they carry you out on a stretcher. This is the same as the famous line, "Till death do us part." But does saying that mean the same as commitment? True commitment? Let's look at this question through a couple of metaphors. Let's imagine that we've got two guys. Both guys are out of shape. Both guys decide to get into shape. Both guys look at themselves in the mirror and make a promise to themselves that they'll get into shape. 1 year later, one guy has a six-pack, he's running 5 miles every morning, and he's living a very healthy lifestyle. The other guy is worse off than before, even having gained a few pounds. Even though they both made the same promise, one guy was truly committed and the other guy was not. How about another metaphor? Two high school graduates decide to get a degree in some kind of a STEM field and create a good career for themselves. They both borrow money, but since they're getting a degree in STEM, they figure they'll get a good enough job to pay back the loan and still live a good, successful lifestyle. Fast forward 10 years later, one guy has a fantastic career and his debt is paid off. This guy lives in a nice neighborhood, drives a nice car, has a nice family, and has a very nice bank account. But the other guy decided that studying and passing all those hard STEM classes was too boring. So this guy switched his major to something much easier. It's 10 years later. This guy is a manager of a retail store. He lives in a one-bedroom apartment. He drives an average car and lives an average life. And he's still paying back his student loans. One guy was truly committed to his goals, the other guy not so much. Now here's a weird question. Suppose we have a third guy that was kind of like these two guys when they were back in high school. This third guy graduated high school with good grades, and he's been accepted to a decent school that has a decent STEM program. He's also borrowed money, but he figures if he gets a STEM degree, he'll get a good job and he'll be able to pay back his loans. So long as he sticks to his plan, he'll be able to go through college. He'll be able to pass his STEM classes. He'll get a good job. He'll be able to pay back his loans. He'll have a fantastic life. But suppose he's not so sure. He has a little bit of doubt about his ability to make it through that hard STEM college degree. Suppose he's wondering what might happen to him if something goes wrong. Maybe he won't like studying in college as much as he liked studying in high school. Maybe there'll be a lot of opportunity costs in college, things that he could be doing, things that are more fun instead of studying. Maybe he'll decide to have some fun instead of study in the library all the time. Maybe he'll get halfway through his STEM degree, but it won't give him those warm, fuzzy feelings in his tummy like it used to. And maybe he'll decide to drop his STEM plans and choose something more enjoyable to do with his time. More fun, easier. But he realizes if he does that, his grades will suffer. He might not get his STEM degree, and he might not get as good a job as he might have gotten. And then he might have trouble paying back his student loans. His life might become a disaster. This presents a problem. But then one day, he has a genius idea. He'll buy insurance. So if he decides to nope out of his STEM college plans, the insurance company will pay his student loans for him. And if he decides to nope out of his college plans, the insurance company will pay him a big fat salary that he would have gotten had he stuck with his STEM college plans. Do you think an insurance company would sell him such a policy? If you were the insurance company, would you sell him such an insurance policy? What is commitment? Where does it come from? Is commitment a promise that comes from somebody else that they'll take care of you no matter what happens? Or is commitment only something that can come from inside you, inside the person making the commitment? Is lack of success evidence of lack of commitment? Or is success proof of commitment to one's goals and desires? Is true commitment a self-generated dedication to achieve your goals and desires? If true commitment does come from within, what does it mean if somebody else is asking you to give them commitment? What do you think? Please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.